Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This marks the end of my first week on YouTube, and I wanted to document my experience so far, what's gone right, what's gone wrong, and what I've learned. Before I uploaded anything, I spent hours watching videos about the right way and the wrong way to use YouTube, and let me tell you, it consumed my life. It was crazy. The information overload is real, and it can paralyze you from taking any action at all, which it did for me. So instead of overthinking it, I decided to keep it simple. I broke down the most common advice I kept hearing and just went with that. I gave myself a budget of no more than $100 to get started for all of the equipment and everything that I would need. So for me, I was choosing, the one thing that they kept saying was choose the right niche, choose the right niche. So I know the niche I chose was probably oversaturated, but I followed the advice to get started with what I know, and for me that's food, specifically cooking on a budget and making meals stretch. As a single guy, I've had to learn how to make smaller portions, which has been tough for me. After years of experience in the restaurant industry, owning my own and working in so many and being used to cooking for hundreds and even thousands of people a day, smaller portions has been a challenge. All right, so for the gear setup that I chose, like I said, I wanted a $100 budget. I didn't want to go overboard. So I'm using my smartphone for video and picked up a cheap clip-on mic. The mic works okay. It's not the greatest, as you can hear. But I do want to upgrade that soon, which is on my wish list. Lighting, I bought a cheap ring light and decided the lighting in my kitchen, okay, it's not bad. But I still get some weird shadows, as you can see. But lights are definitely on my wish list. So recording software, here's where things went crazy. After a few weeks of research and help from my tech-savvy friends, I did pick a program that worked great during trial runs. I was just making quick little videos around the house and doing whatever. Worked great. Everything connected the way it was supposed to. And then the day that I decided to make my first video, nothing worked. It wouldn't connect to my phone. It wouldn't connect to the smart mic. The whole thing was crazy. So I scrambled to find a backup, and honestly, I just recorded it on my iPhone. It was fine. The audio is kind of crazy on there too. So that's what I went with. I'm still trying to research some other products that or software that will help me get along in this. So editing software, I use a Mac, so I just went with iMovie. It's on there. It's free. It works great. It's easy to understand, so that's what I went with for now. I know where I'd like to be if this channel takes off, so I'm working toward that. So posting my first video, I was scared to death. I am one of those people that is just paralyzed with fear on how people think of me or react to me or any of that stuff. So I decided to cook something that I knew that I had cooked a lot and that I know that people have liked. So I went ahead, made the video, something I knew I could make 2 or 3 different things out of from one protein, which works out great. I know it's not perfect, still learning, and I'll get there. Here are the actual stats from that video. I had 12 views, which I didn't think was too bad. There were 817 impressions. Not a great click-through rate at 1.2%. The average person watched the video for 1 minute and 29 seconds on a 8 minute and 22 second video, and I got 0 subscribers. Yeah, that was a little humbling for me. So then I also posted a short because I heard that shorts were working better on YouTube right now than these longer videos. So I did that. I got 212 views on that short video, which there's a whole matrix to that and all that stuff. But anyway, 7.8% stayed to watch. The average view was 14 seconds. So people watched it for 14 seconds, and it was a 1 minute and 5 second video. But 1 subscriber. So it's a little more humbling. the process. I understand that. Not expecting greatness my first week. We will get there. So, along with the subscribers, I have not shared this this particular page, with any of my family. I've not shared it on my social media. I haven't shared it anywhere. This is just, I wanted to see how the information that I gained from all the other YouTube creators actually worked, and see if it really did work the way that they said it did. I wanted this to grow organically. I will eventually share it with my family and friends, but I don't want that to start off with. So what's next? This was the end of the first week. I do have 2 more videos that I posted, full-length videos, and a couple shorts on there coming into my second week. So I will update you on those next week. But I do want to video this so that I can look back on this one day and go, see, we did it. If you're curious to see whether this YouTube channel really works out, subscribe, follow along. I'll share my journey, and maybe you can share yours with me. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you next week.